Let's take a look at the toolbars. Right here we have what's called the control toolbar, this group of 12 buttons. Right underneath it we have the edit toolbar. Down here we have the mixer toolbar, and up here we have the meter toolbar. Let's start with the control toolbar. This group of 6 larger buttons here are for playing and controlling your recordings. This button represents a skip to the beginning, play, record, pause, stop, and skip to the end. It's important to note that if you're going to edit your audio sample, you need to be in the stop mode and not the pause mode. Let's make a short recording. I hit the record button, 1, 2, 3, and stop. And here you can see, here's my audio track. Here's the number 1, 2, and 3. To play it, you simply skip to the beginning and hit the play button. 1, 2, 3. Now let's look at these 6 smaller buttons up here in the upper left-hand corner, which are also part of the control toolbar. We'll start with the I-beam selection tool. This is a tool you'll be using quite often. If you need to select a portion of your audio, you simply click, hold, and drag, and it will make that selection. If you want to expand or revise a selection, notice that if I put the I-beam to the edge of the selection, I can then drag it in or out from either side. If I want to delete a portion, now that I have it selected, I hit the delete key on my keyboard, and it's gone. And I can restore the deletion by hitting the undo button. Next, let's take a look at the magnifying tool, or zoom tool. I click here to select it, and then I click on my selection, and you'll see it begins to magnify the sound waves. If you zoom in far enough, you'll start to see these little control points or handles. And that brings us to the next tool, the drawing tool. If I select that one, I can actually change the amplitude of the wave by using these control points. Now let's look at the envelop tool. That's this button right here. If I click on this, and then I'm going to click along my audio selection and make some handles or control points. And then I can actually go in and manually control the amplitude of the wave. If I play this now, it should fade in, and then the last sound, the number 3, should be quite loud. Let's play it. 1, 2, 3. So that is the envelop tool. Now let's look at the time shift tool. That's this button right here. But before we work with that, let's make a second track recording. I have 1, 2, 3 recorded here. We'll record a second track that says A, B, C. A, B, C. Okay, so now I have my top track, which is 1, 2, 3, and my bottom track, which is A, B, C. If I play them both together, you'll see the number 1 is said right on top of the A, and so on. So let's play it. 1, 2, 3. Using the time shift tool, I can move one of the tracks on the timeline. In this case, I'll move the ABC slightly to the right. Now if I play it, it should say 1A, 2B, 3C. Let's try it. 1A, 2B, 3C. That is the time shift tool. The final tool is the multi-tool button, and that allows you to work with multiple tools at one time. So those are the basic 12 buttons of the control toolbar.